Welcome, FNusa57 here. Once again, I'm back on my Xbox Series X, and today I'm bringing you a guide for Halo Infinite, specifically the Winter Update. In this video, I will be showing you exactly how to unlock the Mix Things Up Rare 20 Gamer Score achievement, which is get at least one kill with every available weapon and grenade on the banished ship. So it's a very rare achievement. It's a very buggy achievement, and I'm going to do my best to make a detailed guide so you can get this achievement, hopefully with the minimalist amount of frustration, because a lot of people are having problems with this. There's timestamps in the description, so if you want to skip ahead, you can, but the video will be longer to include all possible relevant information. Information, not inflammation, lol. Anyways, so the banished ship, for those of you that don't know, is Warship GBRAAKON. That is the very first mission of the game. Now, in order to have the most minimal amount of difficulty with this achievement, according to my testing and those that have had issues and those that have unlocked the achievement, there's a few things that we're going to need to do. If you're playing on an Xbox, do not use the quick resume feature. That seems to bug this out. Also, we are going to avoid dying if at all possible. And we are going to avoid using a existing game save. We'll also avoid playing this in co-op, even though it is doable in co-op. It's just a little bit buggy. We're going to use all fire modes on the weapons required. We will be using the turret, which is required. So, and we're not going to use any skulls. Technically, you can use the bandana skull, but we're just not going to use them. There's more than enough ammo. So, first steps, if you're on Xbox, do a hard power cycle on your console. For those of you that don't know how to do it, you can simply press and hold the button on your Xbox controller and then go over to restart console, or you can press and hold the power button on your console until the light turns off. That will do a hard power cycle. This frees up any little minor weird gremlins that like to live in the consoles. If you're on PC, you could try restarting, or just make sure that you're launching the game anew and you haven't been playing the game for like the past 20 hours. Anyways, once you're ready, go ahead and select a new game save slot, no skulls, and easy difficulty. If you want to make it harder on yourself, then sure, go ahead and play on a harder difficulty, but that is completely unnecessary for the achievement. This achievement does require us to use every unique weapon type and grenade, which means that the kill must come from and be credited to that weapon type or grenade. The kill cannot get accidentally credited from something else like, say, a fusion coil or some weird thing of that nature. So just keep that in mind while you're going through the game, and it's entirely up to you. I'll skip the cutscenes, and I'm going to skip through this part till we get to the first set of weapons. I just wanted to go ahead and explain exactly what we have going on here. Okay, so here we finally are at the very beginning of the Warship GBRAAKON mission. Feel free to use down on the D-pad to use your pulse to see where all of the weapons and whatnot are. This will be very handy to us, especially since we don't have any upgrades. Our first two weapons are going to be the standard assault rifle, so the MA40 AR, and then the MK50 sidekick pistol. These will be our two standard starting weapons. You don't have to worry about picking them up or anything, and all we're going to do is simply disregard the little pop-up for the grapple hook, and we will go ahead and kill the first couple of enemies with these weapons. Now, it doesn't really matter what enemy you actually kill with it, so go ahead and just grab like 1 or 2 kills with each of these weapons. I'm going to do 2 kills just to be on the safe side. So I'll do like 1 as a headshot and 1 as just a body shot kill. Next, we're going to go back and grab the 2 other weapons available in this area that we missed. So there's more assault rifles and whatnot if you need ammo. They're scattered around pretty much everywhere. One of our weapons is going to be up top here, right above us, and that's going to be the Bulldog shotgun. And then the other one is located in this like weird garbage crate over here, and this is the battle rifle, also known as the BR-75. So these are the weapons for the starting area. There's plenty of assault rifles and whatnot if you need ammo for the assault rifles. We're going to continue on with the mission. We'll be able to get these plasma pistol kills later. I'm doing 2 kills per weapon. You don't need to do 2 kills per weapon. You only need at least 1, but I find that if I do the 2 kills, it'll be a little bit easier. So I'll grab 1. I don't particularly like the battle rifle, so I'm going to go ahead and swap that out. I got a headshot kill and I got a regular kill. Then I'll use the plasma pistol to obtain a regular kill and a overcharged kill. Now the plasma pistol is done, then I'll use the Bulldog shotgun to obtain a kill there. You can go to these weapon racks and you'll find a mangler. Manglers are very useful. You can carry pretty much the entire mission with just a mangler. Once you enter this little room and skip the cutscene, there'll be a rampaging brute, which again is pretty easy to take down with that mangler. You can go back and get ammunition if you need.
That hologram. It's Atriox. He led the attack on the Infinity.
So even though the mangler is a really good weapon, I still need to keep it. I'll be swapping out the Bulldog and grabbing this needler on the back wall. There's tons of other manglers, so you don't have to worry. You can switch back. There's also plenty of ammo crates, so this mission's relatively easy. Right here, we'll have a bunch of grunts in this room. There's a bunch of plasma coils, so we're going to get 2 kill types with the needler. I'm going to get 2 grunts killed with the needler, then go back to the mangler and land a headshot and land a fuel tank shot as well. And then just restock my ammo. I did not use fusion coils. I don't believe that they're actually required for the achievement. You could use a fusion coil if you wanted. It's entirely up to you. Then when we have these brutes, I'm going to get our second type of kill with the needler, which is the pink mist kill, the explosion, basically the overload. And then at this point, we can kind of just skip ahead in the mission. If you wish to obtain a melee kill, you can. It doesn't hurt, but it's not really required. It's entirely personal preference. The moment that we exit onto this elevator, we'll go ahead and pick up our pulse carbine. Now, this weapon has 2 different fire modes, so we're going to get a kill with both fire modes. It's not necessary, but I just want to eliminate any issues. The first fire mode is while scoped in, and it has the slight homing effect. And the second fire mode is while just blind firing with the weapon. At which point you can just continue to press forward through the mission till we get to our next little section, and we'll be able to get another weapon. There's plenty of ammo crates, needlers, all sorts of stuff here. There's also brutes, so while jackals and grunts do count for the achievement, if you'd prefer to take out a couple of brutes or whatnot, you can also do so there. It is completely personal preference at the end of the day. Now we'll be obtaining our grenade kills. As soon as you exit the elevator, there's going to be multiple frag grenades on the ground. This is also another opportunity to get a regular assault rifle. So go ahead and pick up your 2 frag grenades. That's all you should need. And as soon as this room opens, you can just toss a couple of grenades into that group of enemies. Go back and grab a couple more just in case. There's also some more right here in the crate. And again, more opportunities for needlers on the weapon racks and all sorts of goodies. Use your scan ability to the fullest. There's also another Bulldog shotgun, so if you missed the one in the beginning, you can use that one. We'll go ahead and go into this room here to the left. There's more grenades. We're going to skip these grenades. We're pretty much just going to use the grapple hook to get to the back here. On the weapons rack, there are 2 lovely spike grenades. And with the spike grenades, it's best to pretty much just stick a brute with it. You could also try to place it on the ground and get a bit of splash damage on grunts. Either way works. Personal preference at the end of the day. If you've missed any weapons at this point, like the sidekick or whatnot, you can obviously grab those weapons. Complete personal preference. This is one other opportunity for a pulse carbine. I did just want to show it. It's a hidden weapon. So if you missed the pulse carbine earlier, you can grab it. It also doesn't hurt to skip enemies. You do not have to kill every enemy on the map. And if you weren't sure if you got the grenade kill, I would recommend using the frag grenades that are in this area to get a frag grenade kill. While you should have, there is a chance that the frag grenade did not count as the kill in that room that we were at earlier, simply because of the fact that there was grunts, and the grunt fuel tank, methane tank explosion, whatever you want to call it, that does sometimes get credit for the kill. So it doesn't hurt to go ahead and take out a couple of those brutes with the frag grenades, and then we'll proceed down the main hallway. If you missed spike grenades, there's spike grenades and manglers right there. And now we'll go for the plasma grenade. There's another pulse carbine. This guy you'll probably have to take out because he's in your way. Grab the plasma grenades. We'll switch to our plasma grenades. And you can either stick a brute or stick a grunt. There's like 4 plasma grenades, so don't worry if you miss a couple. The brutes like to dodge. Again, try to do this without dying. I'm trying to get a stick on that brute, which is a little bit difficult, but I did get a kill on the grunts. There's also some plasma grenades right there. So there's like 6 plasmas. You shouldn't really worry too terribly much. One trick you can do, like start a grapple and then disengage the grapple to get an enemy stunned. But honestly, it's not too bad when it comes to the grenades. I'm struggling a little bit here because brutes are kind of annoying. If you're not 100% confident that you got the grenade kills and you don't think you can find any more grenades, you may have to actually restart the entirety of the mission. So take your time, go ahead and go down this hallway, grab the little plasma cannon here. This is actually a turret, so you have to either get on the turret and then rip the turret off its mount, or you can melee the turret or use a explosive. Get a handful of kills with it and move on from there. I'm trying to make the video as short as humanly possible, but also as detailed as humanly possible. We'll enter this room again, where you'll find more pulse carbines and grenades. There's plenty of weapons and ammo. There's another opportunity for the battle rifle if you don't have that already, and of course more ballistic or kinetic energy ammo. This room, we're going to just kind of go to the back of the room almost as quickly as possible. We'll notice that there's a red brute. He's kind of like a full-on chieftain. He's got armor. He's got the Ravager weapon. This is a unique weapon that we need. And it also has 2 fire modes. So this guy, you want to take a little bit of time when killing him, and you want to make sure that you kill him somewhere that you can get his weapon. He does have quite a considerable health pool. Once you have his weapon, then all we need to do is get a kill with it. It has 2 different firing modes. It has one default non-charge up firing mode. And again, we're gonna get just a couple of kills with it. It does a considerable amount of damage. If you need to duck down, you can. It only seems like for this achievement, it matters what the final hit that killed the enemy was. But if for some reason you have difficulties, there's also the charge shot mode. So we'll get a couple of kills with the charge shot. Now the charge shot does not do as much damage. But once you're satisfied that you've gotten a kill with every one of the weapons so far, then the next weapon is actually going to be a little ways away. So just continue playing through the game for the moment.
It's locked down. Requires a hack. The batteries.
Charging. Slowly. I don't know. It's gonna be close. Too close.
Alright, once you get to this little point where everything's like falling, we'll get to our last little area with a bunch of enemies. And if you use your pulse, you'll see that right here behind this crate on the left-hand side is a Hydra. So take out a couple of enemies with it, and then your achievement should unlock just like that. Mix things up. Get at least 1 kill with every available weapon and grenade on the banished ship, which is the very first mission, WARSHIP GBRAAKON. Now, if you do have any technical difficulties while running through this, it should still unlock. If you have any questions or anything, just ask. I'll do my absolute best to help you out. If you followed along with the video exactly and followed my steps, you should have no issues at all. If you don't get the pop-up right away, go to the official club and just double check that the achievement is either unlocked there or not unlocked there, because sometimes the pop-up can be a little bit delayed or non-existent. It's just a random bug. I should also mention that if you are in the Xbox preview program and you don't unlock this achievement, you'll probably have to wait for an update to the game or the program, because that seems to be causing a few problems as well with the achievement. So if you found this guide to be helpful and answer your questions, or you need help in game or whatnot, please just slap that like button, subscribe for more content, and you could even do me a huge favor by leaving a comment on the video and sharing it with your friends so that more people can find it. Till next time, stay frosty.